Hey everyone, Tankenstein here, and in this video, I will be hosting the first annual War Thunder Awards. These awards will cover the best of the best, and even some of the worst, from War Thunder in the previous year. We have around 8 categories, depending of course on what you call the category, so with that being said, I won't waste any more of your time, so let's jump into the ceremony. Now to just get right into it, let's start off with Best Event. As you guys know, events are those things that come around every now and again and make War Thunder a bit more interesting, give or take every few months. And in this category, we have a few nominees. First, we have Summer Extreme. Next, we have Winter Extreme. These two types of events are basically just seasonal takes on the same concept where you gain score and you get free vehicles. Next, we have the 2 crafting events. Individually, we have Repair Factory and Takoshu Haiki. Next, of course, we have the April Fool's Day Infantry event, where you could play as infantry in War Thunder versus tanks and assorted other vehicles. And, of course, the Battle of the Atlantic. And finally, the Atomic Thunder event. This was essentially when Atomic Heart did a collaboration with War Thunder, and it provided one of the most unique gameplay experiences we've ever had in an event, and this came around mid-year. It was a really cool event, plus it was very random, as we had actually received notification of it earlier in the year, but Gaijin never did anything with it, and then it was just published randomly one day, and we had a really cool time with some awesome rewards that you still see people flaunting to this day. But with that being said, the winner is... And to avoid the copyright drum roll, we have the ba-dum-tss. But that said, of course, we have Atomic Thunder as the winner. Initially, I was going with Battle of the Atlantic just because of how cool that was when it came to the overall unveiling of how submarines would probably work in War Thunder, but I feel like Atomic Thunder is one of those events that we got to enjoy. It showcased a lot of the technical aspects of War Thunder because of how unique a lot of the vehicles were, and was a really cool collaboration, again, with kind of like, I don't know, a Soviet punk way to look at the world, I guess, with Atomic Heart, and then again, putting it into War Thunder was just a really cool thing. And again, you still see the various rewards in the profile icons, in the titles, and all of that everywhere. Everybody loved that event as far as I could tell, and it was one of the few events that you would go back to time and time again to go play it throughout because it was just a really fun event. Dare I say, it was one of the best events War Thunder's ever had. Next, we have Best Vehicles, and first, we will be grading Best Ground Vehicle. The nominees for this category are the T90M, the M109, the Tehran 3, the Object 775, and finally, the Pantsir. If you didn't notice, there are a lot of Russian/Soviet vehicles here. But with that said, for the winner, we have the T90M. That's right, this was the top vehicle, at least in my opinion. And by the way, these are my opinions, so if you guys have a different opinion, let me know in the comments below. Although it was a very close one with the Pantsir, because if you play CAS at top tier, you are going to be shot out of the sky all the time by the Pantsir. But the T90M, that takes the cake for this past year. Now for Best Plane. In this category, we have the following nominees. The F-15, and this is for all variants of the F-15 thus far released. The AMX. The JAS-39, and again, all variants. The SU-27 Flanker. The Mirage 4000. And the F-111A Aardvark. And the winner in this category is the JAS-39 Gripen. That's right, one of the most anticipated aircraft that is not an American aircraft ever to be introduced into War Thunder, and it has been amazing since its introduction, especially in Air RB. This vehicle is currently about the top dog in Air RB, is extremely maneuverable, has very strong armament. It is an all-around killer and is an excellent aircraft, and just so happened to be part of the most air-heavy and revolutionary air patch, at least insofar as vehicles are concerned, that came in this past year. And that update, of course, was called Air Superiority. Now for Best Ship. To be honest with you guys, if I played enough Naval to know the answer to this question, I would select something for it. If I just kind of put down a random ship and just said, oh yeah, this is the best ship, I'd be lying to you guys. I really just don't play enough naval to be able to grab any old ship. I do play German high BR naval, but that's about it. So I'll leave this one up to you guys. What do you guys think is the best ship of 2023? This will be the player voted category. But after this, we have best premium. And the nominees for this category are the Tigris, the Vidar, the Sherman 3-4, the VBCI-2, and the F4S. And the winner in this category is, of course, the Vidar. As many of you guys know, the Vidar is a ridiculously powerful vehicle. It is not an amazing godsend like a lot of people might feel that it is, but it is ridiculously powerful at its BR and can club pretty much anyone with its excellent HE shells and laser rangefinder. This is easily the best premium of this past year. But now on the flip side, we have the worst premium of this past year. And the nominees for this category are the Su-39, the Tornado IDS WTD-61, and the Vijayanta. And the winner, or, well, if you want to call it a loser in this category, is the Tornado IDS WTD-61 as the worst premium of the 2023 year. This vehicle could only carry 1,000 pound bombs as its secondary ordnance, and it's supposed to be a CAS aircraft, along with, of course, AIM-9Ls, but you could only carry 2 of those. Very, very limited aircraft, especially at 11.0 BR. Even at 10.7 BR, it's still not going to be all that great, if it even gets to that. So even though the Su-39 and Vijayanta are incredibly flawed, the Tornado IDS WTD-61 takes it to another level. Very, very mediocre aircraft, and that's being nice. And now, of course, we have Best Update. And those nominees are, of course, all the updates. So we have Sky Guardians, La Royale, Sons of Attila, Kings of Battle, and finally, the most recent update, Air Superiority. And the winner of this category is Sons of Attila. That's right. This saw the introduction of the Hungarian sub-tech tree and had many in-game economic improvements. Simply because we saw the Hungarian sub-tech tree and the Italian tech tree, which was essentially a needed addition for the Italian tech tree because that tech tree, as many people might guess or know, has gone unloved for a very long time. This has breathed new life into that tech tree and has made a lot of really cool additions to it, including the aforementioned Tigris, which was a nominee for Best Premium. So it's really, really nice to see the Hungarian sub-tech tree, and it's been a really cool tech tree as well. But with that being said, we only have one category left, and that is Player of the Year. This is a bit of a special category. It doesn't have any nominees, but rather just a winner. And that winner is everybody. The protesters, the players, whatever you want to consider it, the people who made the positive change in War Thunder that basically forced Gaijin's hand to make the economic roadmap, which thus far has been pretty damn good. And there are even more changes to come, and another roadmap coming for 2024 that they have yet to release. So you guys are the ultimate winners in the War Thunder Awards. So that said, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. This is a bit of a prototype video. Let me know if you want me to do something like this next year. Maybe I could expand it, keep it the same. I'm not sure. But again, thank you all, and I hope you have a great day. See you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.